Cyber friend, this is Mitty Man coming at you from Walker's Music with yet another word for the day. We give God the glory and give Him the praise for life, health, and strength, whether it is. Giving a shout out to the YouTube fam, also to the End Time Harvest gang. Y'all know who y'all. We just want to say that there are a lot of things, people in the mix, a lot of things that are going on in our world today. Some things we can do something about, we should do it. Things that we cannot do anything about, we shouldn't worry about it. That's the way I feel about it. Just wanted to say, people, I was just thinking about here this morning and thinking about some things about David and some of the things that was happening to him and when he was king of Israel. And David said that, you know, he was having all kinds of problems, insurrection in his kingdom by his own son Absalom. And David said his burden was so heavy. David said, if I had wings as a dove, I would just take wings and fly away, be at rest. You know, sometimes people, things can be amount upon you so hard sometimes, and it make you wonder, and make you feel like you want to just take flight and be at peace. So much going on, all kinds of mess. I just never liked mess. I in no form or fashion, you know, gossip and hearsay and stuff like that. That just vexed my spirit to the bone. But nevertheless, we have to deal with it sometimes. I was just thinking, and I just thought about it, and I said, oh, when the same people that said, that was singing songs to King David at one time, by his own son Absalom going talking against his father to the people, trying to make himself, he was trying to, in other words, he was trying to make David lose favor with the people. But the same people that said, Saul has killed his thousands, but David his tens of thousands, they are the same one that was right there throwing rocks at his castle. Same they did Jesus. The same people that said, Hosanna, blessed he that come in the name of the Lord, on that Palm Sunday, they turned around that Friday and said, crucify him. So we are no stranger to things, how people change. People have a tendency to change, some for the worst, I must say. And it's really kind of ludicrous when you think about it. I mean, why is it that, you know, I don't know. I feel sometimes that, you know, you deal with people according to knowledge. But just as you would want others to do unto you, that's what you need to do. People, they have some funny ways and they act strange and then they want to make excuses and ain't nobody crazy. If, you know, some people think that you must be not got both oars in the water. But come on, people, come on now, let's get real. Let's get real. You know, there's so much things and so many things that go on and take place. You don't have time to deal with silliness. In other words, people are acting all weird and, you know, people don't have time for that. You know, life is too short. And I think I had a video, or I made a video a few months back, and I said, you know, courtesy and common sense are things that need to be practiced more often. I mean, you know what I mean. If just like it's a way to do anything, people. Etiquette. You know, we got what we call table manners that old people used to say. When you sat at the table, that was a certain thing you didn't do at the table. Well, that goes true in a lot of aspects of our lives, people. When we, you know, I shouldn't. Why would you expect me to always do, and I don't expect you don't never want to do anything? That don't make no sense, people. It's just like this internet thing for per se. You know, you want to see people. If you want them to see something or you direct them to something worthwhile, they will not pay too much attention to it. But anything about a bunch of gossip and junk or mess, they be fast to run to that. Well, you know, that's one of the things God hates. 7 things he hates is detestable to him, and that's one of them. Feet that are swift to run to mischief. So, you know, like I said, but we get somebody sent, let's get our mind about God's business, people. Those of us that claim that we are in God's business, some of our actions really is something else to be desired. And I just say it like that, and I'm not judging nobody. I'm just fruit inspecting. That go for Mitty Man too. I dare see any of my contacts that contact me, and I don't have the decency to contact them back. That's ludicrous. In other words, that's not Christ-like. So anytime you doing stuff like that, you know, it's the little things. It's the little foxes that spoil the vine, people. We disqualify ourselves on these little aspects of things that we think that don't mean no harm. We disqualify ourselves on that. Those are the things that will take you to hell. Keep on looking over just these little aspects, just by you, just picking and choosing. Big eyes and little you. Looking over this person because they may not be of a certain status. Or because maybe they may not talk the way you talk or look the way you look. Or have the bank account that you may have. And so you now decide that you're going to become a judge of this person. You better watch yourself. Better watch yourself. And people do unto others as you want them to do unto you. That is one thing that we all should try to practice more and more of and get better at it as each day God sends us to do unto others as we want done to us. That is not too much to ask, I don't think, people. And if you're not doing it, we need to ask ourselves and ask God to give us the strength and help us to get to that point. People, we must practice what we preach. I know we all got character flaws. We all got faults. We're not made it there yet, but we need to be working on it. That's all I'm really, man, is saying. And so let's start doing unto others as we want others to do unto us. That being said, whatever you get into, if God is not in it, it's best that you get out of it. This is Middy Man saying peace. Goodbye.